From Green 960 in San Francisco, I'm Beth Greer, and this is your Supernatural Life. This show is part of the Green Morning, heard every Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific. My show is about taking natural living up a notch to supernatural living, and each week I interview top experts who show you ways to live a supernatural life. So I've been fascinated with energy and spiritual medicine for years. Energy medicine, spiritual medicine. You know, I've seen dramatic shifts in myself and my friends and family members, whether it's from working with a hands-on healer or using the energy in homeopathic remedies or flower essences, or being exposed to a machine, an energy medicine machine that's been programmed with frequencies. It detects imbalances in the body, mind, and even the emotions. Some of these machines can create shifts in our bodies as well. And I think it's the medicine of the future. One MD who is a true future medicine pioneer is Dr. Gloria Jackson, and she's right here in the Bay Area. For 30 years, she's taken her practice around the world, from Taiwan to Egypt and from West Africa to the West Indies, both teaching and studying with healers and building on her traditional medical training by learning cultural healing traditions that preceded modern Western medicine. She's one of the most well-rounded MDs I've ever met. She's proficient in the fields of Ayurveda, traditional Chinese medicine, and kinesiology. In 1985, she founded a nonprofit organization called the Foundation for the Healing Arts, where she assists people in improving the quality of their lives through health and medical nutrition, consultation, workshops, and classes, and products. Dr. Jackson also uses something called electrodermal screening or bioresonance to neutralize the negative effects that toxins have on our minds and our bodies, and our mind-body-spirit integration. Well, welcome to your Supernatural Life, Gloria.
My absolute pleasure in being here.
Lovely. So let's talk basics for a moment. You know, we hear so much about using energy for healing. So what is the energy that people are referring to, and how can it help our bodies heal?
The energy that they're referring to is also known as chi. And we are one avenue, several actually freeways of chi every time we breathe. We're moving chi, we're moving fluids, we're moving blood, we're moving all kinds of things around and in the body. So basically we are walking energy. So in order to us really to move anywhere toward the arena of wellness, there's a time where we will want to pay a lot more attention to our energies as they manifest in various parts of our being.
And this chi, so is a good practice would be, say, Qigong, for example.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Tai Chi, Qigong. Right. As many before us have understood the importance of Qi, we see it show up in several of our ancient healing arts.
And this Qi, you know, I've taken classes with Ming Tong Gu. In fact, I interviewed him a few weeks ago. If anyone wants to listen to that interview, and I've seen people heal from Parkinson's disease just by doing Qigong. They didn't change anything else. And it was just remarkable. I mean, the woman who stood up in the class said that she practiced 3 hours a day for a year, which is a lot, but she has no more markers for Parkinson's. And it seems miraculous.
We are miraculous as a being. I truly believe that the combination and the symphonies of energies that we interplay is absolutely miraculous. And just as we create the various imbalances and, quote, diseases inside of us, so can we uncreate them. And thereby the use of Qi, once again, the importance of Qi, and just understanding that we are a bundle of it and that we must pay attention. Many things have been healed, and various folks are at various places along their wellness journey, so some, as has been already experienced, can be completely healed via air, via Qi, via moving breath through their bodies. Others may take a bit more of a manipulation, maybe nutritionally, maybe kinetically, maybe psychically, maybe emotionally. So I believe that every aspect of our being will eventually show itself through some type of energy disarray.
That's interesting because, you just talk about the multiple levels of ourselves. So we're not just a physical body. We've got an etheric body, emotional, mental, astral, and then there's the chakras and our aura. I mean, it just seems like there's so many levels to us that can get disrupted.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's in interplay. And one of the things that we can do, each of us, is just be mindful of where is the priority. What is hollering and screaming at us the most? Is it a physical thing? Is it emotional? Is it our sleep? Is it our energy? Are we irritable? Are we insomniac? What is going on in there? And that will tell us a lot about where we may even actually want to begin or exert ourselves a little further along the healing journey.
So, you and I both believe that the body is designed to heal itself. I mean, I know I've healed myself from a tumor, without drugs or surgery. And so, but I had to get myself into balance. So what do you do to support our natural power to heal by creating balance in the body? What do you do as a doctor? Yeah.
As a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I am extremely mindful, and I do the best I can do. I'm trained in conventional medicine and also in various aspects of the healing arts. And so what I do is I look at, I listen to, I intuit. I look at an energetic display of energy. And what I use tactically to be able to assist folks are vitamins, minerals, herbs, and nutrients. And along the way, we also know that the energy will eventually need to be touched. It will need to be manipulated in some way. And it is only through this person's belief system that any of this can happen. They must, in themselves, know that they seek the power and energy to be able to heal themselves. And all we do as the healing artists is assist them along the way in seeing what may be most beneficial at which time and what order.
And when you say the energy needs to be touched, do you mean physically touched or energetically touched?
Physically and energetically touched. I believe that can happen simultaneously, and as you well know, there are those who can also work with energy that it does not have to be, quote, physically touched, although it is energetically manipulated and touched.
I mean, there's even remote healings that occur, right?
Exactly.
And so what was the catalyst for you to move away from your traditional MD training?
I am raised by a very interesting group of folks, and folks whose origins were in the South. And my grandmother was the daughter of an herbalist midwife down in Tennessee, Mississippi area. And my grandmother knew some of those things, although did not really have the interest that her mom did, but was able to pass on some things to me. So from very early on, I knew that there was an herbal, natural, healing belief system interplay and orientation to healing, and I wanted very early in my life to become a doctor, which I thought was the direct end of what I was experiencing, although I see now that it was something other than that. But I've seen the reality and the absolute necessity of understanding various aspects of our being combined. So when I was in psychiatry up at University of California, San Francisco, and I realized that once again I still wasn't learning about nutrition, I wasn't learning about energy medicine, an opportunity came to have a segue with my traditional training, and I was able to go and train with a naturopath, chiropractor, and master body workers, energy workers, psychic surgeons, all kinds of alternative healers. And that's where it all came together for me. I realized my own talent in all of this.
So right in San Francisco.
Absolutely, right here in the Bay Area.
That's fantastic. So then you started traveling. So what stands out in your mind as one of the most remarkable things in your travels?
When you ask me that and I close my eyes, I see the pyramids. For me, that was a phenomenal journey, not so much from an herbal perspective. That was